Hello, I'm Darren, I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're gonna talk about American Animals, the latest unseen Odeon secrets. Yay! Directed by Bart Layton and starring Evan Peters, Ann Dowd and Barry Keoghan, the guy who ate the creepy spaghetti in Killing of a Sacred Deer. This movie shows us the story of 4 university students who plan a heist of stealing rare books from the university they are attending, and we also see completely what happened to them after the heist because we meet the real people discussing how they remember elements of this heist. Now I have to go to Darren's ups. The 3 things I enjoyed most about this movie. Number 1 has to be Evan Peters' performance. He is fully on edge. We know he's a bit bonkers. We've known this from American Horror Story. He's always quite a creepy character, but he's also very charismatic. He is easily the highlight of this movie. And without a shadow of a doubt, he is the best thing. And I want to say probably the only thing I really truly liked about this movie. The second thing is I will praise the style because this is a heist movie where we meet the actors playing the young versions and the real criminals who are only in their early 30-ish looking back. And while it's interesting to see some of this interactions between the two ideas, like how little elements were slightly different, and we've seen this in a lot of true life stories, where we've seen somebody go back and look at something that's happened and someone else says something slightly different, and this can help cover up those little things where the 4 could have said something different happened. And the third thing is I weirdly did like the weird little dream sequences that Evan Warren's character goes through, because he has visions of how this will work perfectly and they're quite funny. And they full blown just go into heist mode like every movie you've ever seen, because that's their only homework. So there's the 3 things I liked, which was harder to think of than I thought it would be. There's downs. Now the 3 things I didn't like. I felt we needed to cut probably about 20 minutes of this movie to make it about an hour and a half. This is a near 2-hour movie. The first hour drags. And there's no other word to use, it just goes on and on and on, a bit like one of my videos. But it just doesn't really understand that we want to just watch the heist part of a heist movie and the rest of it is not there. Because again, we used a documentary type idea, but then during the main bit of the heist they just kind of just don't have that bit in it anymore for a bit, and it's a bit more exciting. The second one is the fact that this is one of those really forced true stories we're doing way too early after it really happened, and it's just one we're just grasping at any sort of TV story that this is an FBI investigation. Never heard of it. Not gonna lie, never heard of it. This might not actually be true. I may have just completely understood this, because it claims at the beginning, it says this is not based on a true story, and then suddenly the not disappears and then you're what's going on? It's like, is it a true story? Is this just a very clever film idea? Which again just messes with your head. And the third thing is the fact that I praised the documentary side of it by having the real people. The problem with that is you take away any thrills from this movie, because if they had gotten away with it they would not be doing a movie about it and what they had in their head. Let's face it, they would be sat on a beach and not going, I stole this book, look at me, I'm rich now. It gives away the ending too much, and it just sort of fizzles into everything we've ever seen. Overall, for me, this is a very disappointing heist movie. I don't really know where we could have made it that much more interesting, if I'm honest, because it's not really the most interesting case to be studying, if all honesty. And so I'm just going to go ahead and give it a 2 out of 5. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this movie. Are you looking forward to seeing it now, even though I just said it's rubbish? let me know in the comments below, and I'll be back next time, because that's what I do, watch movies.